Guys, welcome back to another video. Um, this time we're going to go over basically budget Gallantmon is the best way to put this. Obviously playing Digimon card game uh, is fairly cheap, but there are some decks that are very expensive because certain things that you would like to play or like to have, like Crimson Mode, or otherwise certain other cards that are very good for the deck. Um, but basically, this is just going to be a budget iteration. It's still going to be just as good, except you're not playing the Crimson Modes, which enable you to do a lot, but it doesn't change enough of the deck to realistically make it worth buying. The Crimson Mode, if you didn't pull one, is the best way to put it. Obviously, you can sit there and you can still play the Crimson Mode. You can play as a one or two of in the deck, and it'll still function basically the same way. The only difference is that we're utilizing the antibody package in this to go and make up for the lack of a Crimson Mode. So let's start with Batama. Obviously, we're playing Gigimon. This is from EXO2. It just states, when attacking once per turn, this Digimon's Guilmon, Growlmon, or Gallantmon and its name, draw one card. Real simple. Um, it's a really good card at the end of the day. We're playing 3 copies of the Structure Deck Guilmon, which state, your turn, if your opponent has level 6 or higher Digimon in play, this Digimon can Digivolve into a Gallantmon in your hand for a memory cost of 4, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. Okay? And it has as a heritable, once per turn when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, trigger, draw one card. So this card is really good because you can basically just go move this out of breeding zone, and because we're in stack format, if your opponent has a stack already set up, you can just immediately go right away, warp Digivolve into a Gallantmon, and swing. Obviously, it's not the greatest play, and realistically, if you put an X antibody underneath it, it's even better, but it's still really good. And obviously, you can only swing if you have the one tame round. I think it's like Takato or something, I believe is his name. Yeah, Takato. Um, he gives all Gallantmons basically blitz, which is really good. Next, we're playing 4 copies of EXO2 Guilmon, which just states, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, and 1 Takato Matsuki among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Really good. Obviously, you get the search power. It's good at the end of the day. And its inheritable is, when attacking once per turn, its Digimon's Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. So being able to sit there and delete Digimon, specifically memory chokers, so that way we can go off, is actually really good right now. We have a lot of decks that are playing like a Gazi or Madoka Beta to go and prevent memory gain due to the Alphamon matchup, and this is removal just specifically for that. It's meant for that, meant to go and help you search everything else. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Guilmon X Antibody. It has, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 or less DP, which isn't bad. And then it has, your turn, add 1,000 to maximum DP you choose for DP deletion effects. So, meaning that if you go to swing, the once per turn skill, and you go to delete a 3,000, with this on top of it, it makes it a 4,000 instead. Really good. And the last rookie we're playing, because we're playing 14 rookies, is the Calumon. Calumon just states that if you control a Guilmon, Terriermon, Renamon, or an Impmon in play, it reduces its play cost by 2, so it becomes a 1-drop, which is really good. And then your turn, this Digimon can't attack, which you don't care about because you're going to utilize the other effect that it has. Your turn, when one of your Digimon Digivolve, you may suspend this Digimon to gain 1 memory and draw a card, and have one of your Digimon get plus 3,000 DP for the turn. So being able to boost yourself up to the numbers that you need so that way you can swing over things is always going to be good. Or even swinging into security is still going to be really good. Moving forward, we're going to go to our level 4s now. Our level 4s are pretty simple. Nothing really like crazy about them. We're playing 4 copies of Growlmon from the structure deck. It has once per turn when opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain 1 memory. We're all about gaining a ton of memory in this deck, or this iteration at least, because being able to swing 2 times, deplete security, and be able to Digivolve into the X antibody to unsuspend is really good right now. And then For our other like Gallantmon 4 of is going to be Growlmon X Antibody. All it has is it can Digivolve the top of Growlmon for 0, and then it adds 1000 to the maximum DP deletion effect. Nothing too crazy. And last level 4 we're playing is 2 copies of Goonimon. So if you were playing the Crimson Mode variant, okay, these would be swapped out for Crimson Modes. Or at least one of them would be swapped out for Crimson Mode, and you would play another level 4. Personally, I don't own Crimson Mode, and I'm not willing to spend like $40 to $50 on one. I believe at the time making this video, I think they're like 45s, if I remember correctly. And I don't want to spend the money on it because this is a budget. We wanted to go and play this deck on a budget. Next, we go into our level 5s. So our level 5s are actually, they're really, really simple, pretty straightforward. You have the Structure Deck 7-1, which just has when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon to 1000 or less TP. And your turn, once per turn, when opponent's Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1. Really, really, really simple. Nothing like really huge about it. It's fairly easy to go and understand. Next, we're playing 4 copies of War Growl X Antibody. You can Digivolve at the top of War Growl for 0, and then it has when Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn, 2 other Digimon gain on deletion, lose 1 memory. Then, if War Growl or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution card, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 or less and delete them. Literally, what it comes down to is if you go into this and then you go Digivolve into any of the Gallantmons for the most part, because almost all of them have on deletion effect or when attacking delete something effect. As long as you're able to resolve that, you can actually force the memory to just stay on your turn because you're going to be having blitz almost all the time. So because of that, you're just always able to constantly swing and generate a ton of advantage and force your opponent into compromising situations that they don't want to go into. That's it for our level 5s. Let's go into our level 6s. So level 6s are pretty simple. We're basically playing the bare minimum is what we need. So we're playing 3 copies of Gallantmon from the Structure Deck. Now, people are going to sit there and say that this is bad, but I feel this card is really, really good, and it's actually underrated a lot. So it has Security Attack +1 naturally, okay? So if you have this where is it? This one, and you're able to delete a Digimon, it will be at Security +2. So meaning that you're going to be depleting 3 security immediately with 1 swing. Then it also has a skill that states when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 4000 DP or less. If no Digimon is deleted by this effect, this Digimon gets +3000 DP for the turn. Which, I mean, you're making yourself, what, 14? 17 with Gallantmon? So, I mean, can you really complain? Because, like, at 17, that's really good. You're going to be depleting 3 security, and you're going to be at 17. It's stupid. It's really good. The other level 6 before the X Antibody package is actually going to be bt9 Gallantmon. A lot of people are cutting this because they feel it's not useful, and they feel that playing the other Gallantmon is better. But I feel teching 2 of, because we do not have access to Crimson Mode, definitely makes up for a lot of things that we lack. So it has a when Digivolving skill. Via Red Tamer play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less DP. Obviously, if you have War Growl X Antibody and Gallantmon X Antibody, you can increase that deletion effect to 8,000, which is a magical number this format. And it has a when attacking, trash one of your opponent's security cards for every 10 cards in their trash. So against Turbo Mill decks, against Steel Star, against all these other decks that are relying on discarding cards, even the Dex Alphamon deck, they struggle against this card due to the simple fact of they fill up their trash very, very quickly because they want to discard to go up into their or Yukin, or they want to go up into Death Xmon, etc. So with all that in mind, playing this as a 2-of in the deck is really, really good because you're more than likely going to see it out of anything. And that's it for our regular level 6s. and we're playing 3X Antibody Gallantmons. It has Digivolve from Gallantmon for 1, so having to skip over that 4 cost to Digivolve is really, really good. And it has a when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. If no Digimon is deleted by this effect, unsuspend this Digimon. So, this is how it goes. The full combo, basically, is this is what happens, okay? So, you swing with this, okay? If you have X Antibody, underneath the source, what you're going to do is you're going to resolve your when attacking effects. So you're going to do it where this effect will resolve first, followed by the X antibody. Okay. So you're going to go and sit there. You're going to delete, or you're going to get rid of 2 of their security. Let's say they have 20 cards of trash, which is very common. You're going to deplete 2 of their security. Okay. Then you're going to X antibody into the Gallantmon X antibody on its own, and then you're going to sit there and be like, okay, cool. If no Digimon is deleted, what is it? Oh, no. So when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, so because you're Digivolving, etc., you'll Digivolve into this, okay? You'll delete the Digimon with the lowest DP, and then you'll proceed to trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. And with 9 times out of 10, us having this underneath, we're swinging for the entirety of security stack off of that one swing. The first 2 checks, though, for security aren't going to matter because this will strip them. And then, well, first 3, technically, because as long as we delete a Digimon, X Antibody will strip another one. And then we just go, okay, cool, that's done. And then you just normally go Goonimon, or even if you want to play Blitz Omnimon, you can play Blitz Omnimon, and that will facilitate the your opponent losing. But yeah, this card is absolutely absurd. There's a reason why it's $3 a piece at the making of this video, and obviously it's really good. It's actually stupid in a way. But yeah, so that's it for our level 6s then. Moving on to our tamers and options, we're playing Fort Takato. Just has your turn when an opponent's Digimon is deleted. You may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. And then when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon or Groundmon, that Digimon gains when Digivolving Blitz, which obviously is really, really good right now. So being able to sit there and just be like, okay, cool, Blitz, swing in, Digivolve, delete, etc. To get rid of a stack or even any Digimon that's on the board, obviously is really, really good. And then we're playing, because we are playing the X Antibody variation of this deck, we are playing 2 Cool Boy. Cool Boy is really, really good. If I had the space available, I probably would pump it up to 2, but the space is already tight as is, so I don't think we can squeeze, or I would bump it up to 3. Space is really, really tight, so I don't think we will bump it up to 3 at all. And then we're playing 2 Red Memory Boost, just to go and search out the pieces we need, and being able to gain memory to make it so that way certain things don't affect us is really, really good. And then obviously we have the X Antibody used to go and basically rush into the Gallantmon X Antibody. So with that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. We will be bringing you a couple more, well, I will be bringing you a couple more deck profiles this week, hopefully. Obviously, I'm going to be out here supporting Stefan, S-Dot, and Infomon, aka Travis, in their endeavors to go and play this game. I know Stefan just got top 12, or hit top 16. I think he placed 12th in the Ulti Cup. And Travis right now is currently prepping for, I believe it's Gen Con, I think it's what this one is. I'm almost positive it's Gen Con. But yeah, so hopefully they both do well. I'm definitely looking forward to talking to both of them about their results and what they think they could have done better. Obviously, this format is ever-changing, and we won't really know what the meta, quote-unquote, is until we actually see it. So with that, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.